haven't done for a while, but thought, why not? So I'm going to try and make these regular. So I've said it now, so you're going to have to keep me to it. So today I thought I would go over why you personally might want to niche. Now, everyone knows that you should niche, and you should have a focus, and that's what makes a business successful. But it could be different reasons for why you actually want to. And I think it's really important to know what it is that actually is, I guess, the driving force behind why you want to niche. Because I think, having an idea and a focus and clarity over anything is obviously really helpful. But I think it's really good to know what it is actually you want to achieve out of your niche, rather than it just being, I want a niche, I have no idea why, and then it's not going to be as easy for you. So I think it's always nice to, as I say, have a bit of a focus on anything. So I thought I'd go over some of the reasons that might be why you want to niche, and then have a think about what it actually is, and why you feel a niche would benefit you and your business. So the first reason people like to niche, or why niche is important, is so you can charge people more. And that doesn't mean kind of being ridiculous. It just means that if you are, the only thing that makes you different from your competitors is that you're the cheapest, then that's not going to last very long. For a start, that's not a great way to be thinking about your business, just being the cheapest, rather than actually what is it that someone connects with you? Why does someone want to choose you? Just it being on price alone is not a good enough differentiator. It's not good for you and your business, but also you're reliant on just being the cheapest. So what happens then if someone cheaper comes along? What, you're just going to go cheaper? That's not a really good place to start your business. So you want people to pay you more, and for what you deserve. So having a niche means that you can do that, because people know you are the person that they need to speak to, and that you're the one that's going to help them. So it's really important to be able to position your business so that you can charge what you're worth. So that kind of goes on to my second reason, and it's that you might want to be seen as the expert. So you want to be the go-to person in whatever you do. And if you're kind of doing a bit of everything, and you're helping lots of different people, then it's harder to be known as a specific expert. And this is obviously really helpful when it comes to if you want to do more speaking gigs, if you want to be a guest on podcasts. If you're known for a certain thing, and you're positioning yourself as being the expert in your field, in your subject matter, in what you do, then you are more likely to be able, you will be seen as an expert. So you will be able to get more of those gigs. So it's kind of a bit of a circle. The more you're seen as the expert, you're more likely to get these gigs, the more likely you'll be seen as expert, and so on. And it also means that people will start coming to you to want to work with you, because you are the person. It's a bit of a no-brainer. There's no reason to go and ask anyone else, because you are the specialist, and you are going to get, they're going to get the most out of you because you know your stuff. So the next thing is that you can attract a better client. So it could be that you currently have all sorts of different clients, a bit of a mixed bag. Some are better than others. Some ask you for different things, and so it can be a bit confusing. And also some of the clients might be people you don't particularly want to work with, just because they're not quite where you're aligned. But having a niche means that you can be really specific on who it is that you want to work with, and they will know that they will want to work with you too. And when I mean getting specific, that doesn't mean, getting really particular on the demographics, like what age they are, what colour hair they have, what car they drive, sort of thing. It's more about actually how are you helping, and what you can offer someone, and they'll know that, and they'll know that actually I'm in totally the right place. this person gets me, they're clearly, these are the person that I want to work with. So it's just getting more focused on that, really. And a niche really helps you with that. Just helps being a bit clearer, so you can start attracting the people that you actually want to work with, and that will want to work with you as well. That's really important. And that kind of goes on to my next point then, really, about it having a niche gives you a focus. And I think, this can be really important, because I think having confusion and not having a focus can be really detrimental to a business, if it just means that you don't know what direction to go in, where your marketing should be, what what your messaging should be, who you're talking to, all those sorts of things. If you are just confused about everything and about what you should be doing, and you could be doing X, Y, or Z, or you could be helping all these different types of people, it just doesn't, it's not going to help you, and it's not going to help your business. So, but having a niche will give you that focus. So you will know exactly who you're talking to, you'll know exactly what you want to say. And it just helps with everything in your business, whether it comes down to your visual identity, your mission, your values, as I say, your clients, how you help. So it can also help with actually the products that or services that you're selling. It's just so many things that will help with when you're focused and you know exactly what part of the kind of business world is yours. Then I say it just helps with all sorts of aspects, and it just means that you're suddenly so much clearer, and also then so much more confident as well, because you know exactly what you're saying, you know exactly who you're saying it to. So it just means that all sorts of decisions in your business suddenly become a lot easier. So that's really important. So if it feels like one of those, so if you're at the moment, you're kind of thinking about why should you niche? It's a really good idea, number one, otherwise you probably wouldn't be listening to this video. So it's really good, but actually, why do I have to do it? What benefit does it have? I know it's a good idea, but actually, how do I know if it's the right time for me to niche, or to focus in an aspect of my business? So there are a few ideas for you. Do let me know in the comments, either if you have a question about what I've said, or if you know that a certain area is actually why you feel you want to niche. It's something that you may be struggling in, or that you want to kind of take your business to that next level and be seen as an expert, for example. Hi Faye, just seeing the messages. So they're the sorts of things. So it's really good to have an idea of actually why you want to niche and why it's a really good time for you to niche, because that's the other thing. It's it's a time, it could be a good time, it could be the perfect time because of some of those reasons, and actually you want to say reposition your business, just make it that a little bit more focused, so you just got a bit more clarity in the things that you do. So yeah, as I said, let me know if you've got any questions, and I'll answer them for you. So this is the first time I've done a live in a really long time. So I hope you found it helpful, and I will be here next week. So there you go, I've said it. So I will, you will see me here next week. So this is a regular thing that I'm trying to do. So yeah, so have a really good weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.